Hey guys, it is Dwayne here from DewyHQ, and today we're back with some more Persona 5. So recently we just had the little hot pot night, I should say, where we had the gang round. We discussed a few things, talked about the past, and Yusuke is currently staying at our place. Let's talk to Morgana though. I'm going to protect my sleeping beauty, no matter what it takes. But I'm still awake. I'm not talking about you. Wait, don't eavesdrop on me. So he's clearly talking about Arn. Oh yeah, I've also downloaded some extra DLC, so...
Wow!
So we got the swimsuits and the maid and butler's outfit. As well as a skill card set. Okay, sure. Okay, so we're gonna go to sleep now and we should be all good to go.
Well...
You needn't worry about breakfast for me tomorrow. I'll be fine with some grilled fish and miso soup. Looks like we're heading into the Velvet Room too.
The prisoner has returned.
You're in the presence of our master. Stand up straight!
The bonds that you have reeled in are quite intriguing. In other words, they all have been unfairly labeled by society and are standing up against such fates. Have you noticed? Your heart seems to inspire theirs. Outcasts of society, in other words, you're picaresque. Deepen your bonds with them. Those will become the strength behind your rehabilitation. I look forward to it. I shall grant you an ability befitting of your newfound growth. Consider it a gift. May you continue devoting yourself to further rehabilitation.
I feel like my bond is growing deeper with Igor. Rank 5, Super Stock, so increases our Persona stock to 10 slots. This is super helpful.
Alright.
Just means we can carry 10 Personas. It's much better once we start getting more Confidants, because I'm pretty sure a lot more are going to start opening up soon, so...
It's almost time.
I believe when we're in the next deadline, I think at least 2 or 3 more open up, and we'll need to be carrying more Personas around. So yeah. Just hoping we're going to have enough money to get through.
You're Sai-san's younger sister, correct? May I talk to you for a moment?
Is it about the Phantom Thieves, Akechi-kun?
You're quite perceptive. I was wondering if there were any points in common between Kamoshida's and Madarame's cases. There have been victims, after all. The Phantom Thieves need to be pursued.
You criticize the Phantom Thieves, yet you don't doubt their actual existence.
Oh, you saw that show on TV. Common sense can get in the way at times when pursuing the truth. Many details become logical if I think on the premise that they do exist.
Is this because my sister told you to do so?
It was just a coincidence.
Why do I get the feeling that you're enjoying this?
You may be right.
Huh?
Phantom thieves that use calling cards and succeed in their crime. As the so-called charismatic detective, it'd be hard for me not to see them as my rival.
You have such high self-esteem. So the Phantom Thieves are evil and you are just?
Compared to people who manipulate others' hearts as they see fit, I believe I'm on the side of justice. Besides, I'm only using my natural-born talents for the sake of serving the world. Don't you think the same about yourself, too? Oh, that's surprising. So you're just the good girl type of pushover. Oh, looks like it's starting soon. See you later. Give Sai-san my regards.
Why does everyone get on my case?
It's such a delight to enjoy coffee of this quality.
You could stay until you find a place, you know. I can't promise it'd be comfortable here, though.
Thank you, but I'll return to the dorms. I realized something after talking with everyone last night. Perhaps it's due to my upbringing, but I don't know anything of the world, let alone other people. If I'm to depict people in my art, I need to learn more about them. I'll return to the dorms and start over by talking with the people closest to me.
I see. Good on you for realizing that yourself.
There's no need to exaggerate. May I come again sometime to enjoy your coffee?
My doors are always open.
He's been through a lot too, from what I've heard. Are you related to him?
Huh? Oh, how would I describe it? We're just acquaintances, not family or anything.
I may be overstepping my bounds, but why did you decide to take him in?
My reason, huh? Probably because he reminds me of my old self.
That's all?
It doesn't take much when someone takes consideration on someone else. Your art instructor, former art instructor, he must have felt something for you too, besides just stealing your talents.
Truth be told, I cannot hate him from the depths of my heart either. I should probably get going.
Hey, you sure about this? The painting, I mean. It'd be a waste to keep here.
Even if I kept it at the dorms, it'd only be met with skepticism. I doubt it would want that. Adding a hint of color to an otherwise ordinary day. I'm sure my mother would have done the same.
I see. I'll hold on to it for you then.
Thank you for the coffee. I'll come again.
Nice little scene there between Sojiro and Yusuke.
Hey!
You're finally awake! Where's Yusuke? He wasn't around when I woke up. He must be downstairs. Oh, you're finally up. You know it's past noon. That kid ended up going back to his dorms. He left this painting before he took off though. Supposedly, it's to thank us for taking care of him. Sayuri. It's rare to see a kid acting so grateful these days. And this painting is amazing. Not only is the mother stunning, but the expression on her face. The regulars will probably freak out when they see it in here. Still, I feel like I've seen it somewhere. It's a bit different from how I remember it though.
Hey.
Well, if you're up for the day, go on and get dressed. I opened up the shop hours ago, so go take that cat out somewhere. Thank you for letting me stay the night. Apologies for leaving so quietly. But your rest seemed so peaceful. After a great deal of inner struggle, I've decided to return to the dormitories. Furthermore, I have entrusted Sayuri to your protector, Sojiro. That painting should no longer exist in reality, but it's truly what my mother painted. I am simply satisfied that we were able to obtain it. And it was because of you guys, I cannot thank you enough. P.S. I believe porridge is still the best way to end a hot pot.
Hey.
So, Yusuke went home, huh? Oh well, I guess that's the best. Well, that's best, sorry. Yo, I just checked the fan site. There's some kind of thread on there looking for info about burglars using the Phantom Thieves' names. Seems pretty lame to me. Oh yeah, I saw that too. They target restaurants, right? I actually found an interesting post on there. My brother has suddenly been starting acting violent towards everyone. I might end up getting killed at this rate. I wonder if it's because he got caught up with all those weird people in Shibuya. You think he means those burglars that people were talking about? It may be too soon to assume that. The post said he started spending a bunch of money lately, too. Isn't that kind of suspicious? I wonder how many burglar groups are even in Shibuya. Damn, things are starting to get real serious. Let's look into it. I thought you'd say that. Although, how exactly are we going to go about investigating? We'll go to Shibuya in the middle of the night and catch them all red-handed. No way, the police would totally nab us if we were out that late. Plus, it'd be bad if the chief knew you were out in the middle of the night. If they target restaurants... what if we drew them to LeBlanc? What? There's no way they go after a shop like this. Wouldn't that cause a lot of trouble for the boss? LeBlanc targeted. Seems like a viable plan to me. Let's do it. Cut it out. You'd get kicked out of LeBlanc if we failed. Oh, I suppose I left the Sayuri there as well. I had forgotten. How'd you forget something that important? Either way, I don't really want any more thieves to be posing as us in the future. I wish there was one way we could make an example of those ones. At the moment, our lack of info means that we'll just have to wait. We can continue searching for more information wherever possible though. Yeah. I'm gonna try looking for stuff too. So that's that whole mission. We'll do it a little bit later too when we go into Mementos. That whole mission is a reference to the OVA that was released before Persona 5 came out. It's on Crunchyroll. I believe you can still watch it. If you head over there, you can probably go and watch it, and you can get it was kind of like a tease to what the Phantom Thieves do. I think it's like an alternate reality, or an alternate type of thing, because it doesn't go exactly as you do it in the game. So it's still pretty cool to check out. We're going to be hanging out with Arn, but before we do that, we're going to head on over to Shibuya. Okay, we're going to head over to Underground Walkway. Since it's Sunday, we need to spend 5,000 yen on a really, really expensive drink.
What do you want?
So it's going to get our proficiency up. Okay, so now we're all good there. We're going to head up to the Underground Mall, which is where Arn is. Make sure you got the Lover's persona on you, by the way. Don't think there's anything else we have to do. I'm pretty sure I got a Lover's persona, which should be Sakuratama, yep. Oh, Dewey, are you here shopping here today too? I really want to go eat something sweet right now. You're in the same boat as me, right? Alright, in that case, let's go get crepes with tons of extra toppings. Looks like they're not doing their famous double chocolate crepes today. I have the worst luck. Oh, an email. Looks like it's from the agency. I wonder what they could want. Huh? Mika? At the Sky Tower? Where's that? They want me to head over and do a shoot now. Feels pretty familiar, doesn't it? Basically, this men's magazine is running a Mika special to try and capitalize on her recent popularity. But apparently, she asked for me specifically to star alongside her for the shoot. I wonder why. She admires you. Huh. So you think what she said earlier was the truth? Hold on though. Why would you trick someone you admire? Well, I guess I won't know what she wants unless I head over.
Hey,
Have you been to the Sky Tower before? How do you get there?
let's go!
Oh, and can you come with me? Actually, I've already decided on you. You're going. Come on. So we get to go to Asakusa?
All right.
So we get to head over there anyway. Alright, we made it. Wait, where's Mika? Oh, so you came for my special. You asked for me, right? Wow, I barely recognize you. Did you lose weight? Or maybe you changed your makeup? The theme for today's shoot was the elegance of a woman. So, I conditioned my body to be more elegant.
What?
What do you mean? Controlling what you eat, how you move, that's all. It may sound easy, but it's pretty tough. You have to write down everything you eat and make sure to check the nutritional and caloric content. Wow. I even hired a personal trainer to take special note of my diet and oversee my exercise regimen.
Wow.
Whoa, that's amazing. Does that mean you don't get to eat double chocolate crepes? Of course I don't. I'd get fat at one bite of that stuff. Not to mention the other stuff I do. I take herbal medication, wear warming socks, do Pilates and yoga. Day after day, how many squats do you think I do a week? A natural beauty like you could never understand how much work I put into modeling. You know, it's kind of embarrassing getting complimented like that. Sorry, did I say natural beauty? What I meant to say was a natural airhead.
What did you say?
Who are you calling an airhead? Eek, Aunt Senpai, stop it. You're scaring me. Mika-chan, are you okay? Man, catfights are scary. Urgh. This way, Mika-chan. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly the expression I'm looking for. Wonderful, wonderful. I see now. This is a test. Well, I'm not gonna lose. Teehee. Anchan, could you try being a little sexier? You mean like this? Oh, that's beautiful.
Wait!
Mika, why are you doing this? I thought you looked up to me. You should have known that was a lie, but I guess you're just as naive as you look. Anyway, stupid amateurs like you are really pissing me off. You better not drag me down, okay? Oh, you're amazing, Mika-chan. Grr. Oh, you know that president of that fancy car company? Introduce me, please. The owner even invited me to dinner. You know, working with all of you just makes me so happy. I'm heading home. We arrived back in Shibuya. Why did Mika ask for me? So she could show you up. I see. Then she was trying to be mean. If that's the case, I probably deserved everything she did. Cheer up. I'm so pissed off. Mika had to work super hard every day to get where she is now. She worked out, watched her diet, made friends with everyone. She couldn't rely on connections like I did. She didn't become a model just for the heck of it. Her resolve, her knowledge, her fashion sense, they're all on a totally different level from me. Mika is amazing. Mika is strong. But me, I'm nothing. Just thinking about it makes me so angry. I feel like I could explode. This whole time, I've just been pretending to be a model. It was like the clothes were wearing me. I mean, that's what I always thought being a model meant. but I was totally wrong. A real model draws out the beauty in the clothes they wear, casts a stunning magic on them. A real model is flexible, beautiful, and strong. Well, I've had enough of pretending. I want to be a real model. Go get him, Tiger. Right, I'll give it my all.
Yes!
I'm gonna take the world by storm. Just you watch, Dewey. Sense a heightened motivation from mine. Sexy technique, rank 7. Chance to seduce the enemy during negotiations and steer discussion.
All right.
I'm so mad. This is the perfect for sweets, but no, I won't eat them. I mean, I will, but not today. You eat some for me, Dewey. Dewey. Same thing. I read Dewey and just read it as my name.
Ah, you're back.
So, what do you want to do about the next big target? Well, that's sudden. Well, after what that guy said, sitting around doing nothing just pisses me off. You're talking about Akechi-kun, right? I know how you feel. Ah, that high school detective. He'd have to shut up if we changed another person's heart. Perhaps. Definitely. But he did mention that the police are starting to mobilize. Either way, I don't think we should leave Akechi-kun be. This is the perfect time to meet and discuss what our strategy should be going forward. Let us gather at the hideout tomorrow. Aren't you bored? I've got some time today. You want me to show you the ropes? So we're not hanging out with Sojiro today. I think we're going to get a rank up though from him. We're actually going to hang out with Yoshida, so let's head on over. I'd like to request your help again, but today's speech is different from my others. However, your assistance will still be the same. Are you up to this task? So we're going to hang out with Yoshida. Let's head on over. Thank you. The truth is, there will be cameras there today. I do not feel comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that, but I could not decline. In any case, we just have to keep doing what we've been doing. Well, I'll be waiting at the square. So I've got Suzaku on me, so make sure you've got that. I don't think it matters with the choices. I think we get enough points anyway. Acting not in self-interest, but for the greater good. That is the mindset that we politicians must instill in our constitution? Constituents. What a word. Okay, all queued up. Okay, we should be able to get a lot of interesting footage. It is no good tour after all. Advocate an overly optimistic policy only to lure in the voters during the election season. That is how No Good Torah thought and operated 20 years ago, making unachievable pledges. This isn't going how I saw this going. If you make a promise, you must keep it. If you make a mistake, you must atone for it. These are the basic human principles we have all learned from the youngest of ages. Boring. He's making some pretty good points though, don't you think? That's why it's all useless. It seems like they only wanted to get some footage of the old No Good Torah. How very disrespectful. However, I've been distancing myself from that. Do you think I've regained my confidence? The media doesn't matter. You're right. So you're saying I should decide for myself then? You're really quite impressive. This is the beginning of everything.
Hey.
Can I tell you a story? I mentioned this before, but 20 years ago, I was lucky enough to become a Diet member. However, I wanted to become a politician for all the wrong reasons. I wanted to be in a position of power, and I was obsessed with the glamorous lifestyle. I thought only of being popular. I truly was No Good Torah.
Hey.
Learn from me. Don't let being a member of the Diet be your only goal in life. Voters are much more sensible than we give them credit for. Being ambitious and striving to advance in the political world will change your outlook on life. Yoshida eagerly gave me advice. I feel like my bond is growing deeper with Yoshida. Manipulation occasionally raises the chances of your enemy giving you a rare item.
All right.
You've given some good speeches, Mr. Yoshida. I can't believe you lost the last 2 elections. You're Mr. Kuramoto's grandson. That is correct. I'm his grandson, Benzo. Does he know that you're here speaking with me now? I'm aware that you and my grandfather are on bad terms, but that doesn't concern me. This must be your secretary, huh? I heard he's been helping you out a lot lately.
What?
You know about him? My grandfather was recently hospitalized. You've become a topic of our conversations. I'd like to talk to you again some other time. I've learned a lot from your speech today. Mr. Kuramoto spoke of me. Matsushita? Sorry, I have some business. Let's wrap this up for today. I feel like listening to Yoshida's speech has served to increase my charm. Nice. Nice.
Well then,
Good
I'll
job.
see you again.
I think Yoshida's Confidant is pretty good. It's a pretty solid Confidant. Like, I missed it the first time round that I played through the game, and I played it on New Game Plus, and I really enjoyed it actually.
Hi.
Fancy seeing you here. I didn't think we used the same station. Meeting here must be fate. How are you doing? Not bad. That's a good response. I've been getting interviewed a lot lately, and I've been wondering how to answer such questions. I suppose it is best to simply be yourself and say what you think. You've given me much to consider. If it isn't too much trouble, may I speak with you again sometime?
Kids these days.
So, I handed over a bill at the convenience store, and they told me that they don't take foreign currency. But from what I gave them, it was a bona fide Japanese banknote. Don't tell me young people these days don't know who Hirobumi Ito is. I have no idea who that is. I shudder to think that these will be the people shouldering Japan's economy. I hope you all know your stuff. Here's a quick quiz just to make sure. Hey, Kaito.
You know it, right?
Paper money is issued by the Bank of Japan, but who issues the coins? So it's a lot like Australia. It's actually the government.
Exactly.
Oh, I think all our money comes from there actually though. Unless, do the banknotes come from the Reserve Bank? I'm not quite sure. I know the coins are definitely made in the mint in Canberra. Unlike paper money, coins are issued by the government. Originally, the government made both coins and paper money. However, with the ability to make as much money as they wanted, the economy fell into chaos. An independent organization, namely the Bank of Japan, has been tasked with printing paper money since. I don't know, I'd have to look that up, who actually prints the paper money. I know the mint makes the coins though.
Nice going!
If you're curious, look it up. Just type in the mint Canberra.
All right.
Coins which don't have much effect on the economy are still produced by the government. You simply can't trust a moron to look after your finances. The best they can manage is pocket change. Being able to get as much money as you want whenever you want it? I hope the next place is somewhere awesome like that. Palace. The next palace. Oh good, you haven't gone home yet.
Listen.
You can see a Ketchikun on the board. Yo. Najima is looking for you. Could you head to the student council room right away? She says there's no report of a lost. There's no report of a lost item, and she wants you to start filling out some paperwork. Wait, what? I don't understand.
Jeez.
Telling me that isn't going to get you out of this. The student council room is on the 3rd floor next to the library. Got it? Why am I running errands for a student? I know she's the principal's favorite. Or whatever.
Hey!
Najeem the girl who's been following you around, right? What could she want? You can see Akechi on the back. Everyone's definitely on the Akechi bandwagon. They even gave him those nice little sparkles. So we'll head up to the student council room and let's go meet with Makoto and see what she wants. Oh, are you Kaito? You're the one that everyone's been talking about. Our president wants a word with you. Don't cause her any trouble, okay? This is the student council room. What were we called here for? This is rather strange.
Earlier than expected. Have a seat. I'll get straight to the point. Mr. Kamoshida and Madarame. Won't you tell me the truth behind the Phantom Thieves incidents? Can't answer that? Oh, of course. There's no way you would admit to such things. Have a listen.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
So you think it's true? We'll be okay if we keep doing this, right?
What could all this mean? We screwed up. Was it blackmail? Hypnosis? How do you corner someone into making them confess? Won't you tell me how you did it?
Not sure what you mean.
You want to say that this doesn't prove anything, don't you? I believe that you three are the Phantom Thieves. Now, what would the police think if they heard my recording?
It'd be bad if we're put under police surveillance. There's no telling what'll happen to you, too.
If you confess the truth, I don't mind just leaving this between the two of us. You'll tell me, won't you?
I have the right to be silent.
That's the same as admitting to it, you know. Go ahead.
Hey, where you at? Taking a leak? Let's meet up at the usual spot to hold our Phantom Thieves meeting.
That idiot!
As loud as always. But his timing's perfect. I'd like everyone else to hear this as well. Won't you take me to your friends?
I guess it can't be helped now.
Oh.
Here?
Is that girl a friend of yours?
What the hell?
What's the meaning of this?
I had him lead me here. Ryuji Sakamoto, An Takamaki, and you're Kitagawa-kun, correct? Second year at Kosei High and former pupil of Madarame. I wanted to ask you all about this.
If someone else could help him, we wouldn't be doing stuff as the Phantom Thieves to start with.
An extremely similar technique was used for both Kamoshida and Madarame, while those affected by their acts were just coincidentally meeting up. How could that not raise suspicions?
What do you intend to do? Have you come just to say you're going to report us?
I bet someone told you to find us. The school can't have ties to criminals after all.
And yet they turn a blind eye when it comes to suicide and sexual harassment. Those adults are just using you. I feel sorry for you.
I know.
Huh?
That's why I would like to verify the justice you speak of.
What?
I'm the only one who knows about you. If you prove what you're doing is just, I'll erase this.
She wants to make a deal.
There is someone whose heart I'd like you to change.
Who?
So you're not saying it's impossible. However, I cannot tell you that just yet. Let's continue our talk after school tomorrow. On the roof. Assuming you accept my offer, that is.
It's just turning into a real pain.
You were careless. I don't think you truly understood how high the stakes were. Anything to say, Ryuji?
Why are you singling me out? On got recorded too, you know?
I'm so sorry.
Hey, what should we do? That girl's got dirt on us.
A recording seems to be insufficient evidence, though. And even with that, there's no way they could prove our methods.
Considering who we're dealing with, I think it might be a trap.
Regardless, this guy would be in real trouble. He's on probation after all.
Things would get rough if we didn't have our leader. And I totally don't want to deal with the police.
Then, we have no other choice but to go along with it.
Yes, it's best we agree, at least for the time being. We made a crucial mistake, but not a critical one. We'll just have to recover from here on out.
Yeah, my bad. So, we doing this?
We have to.
All right, we're meeting on the school rooftop tomorrow, yeah?
What about me? I could always sneak in if necessary.
That'll draw too much attention. You should just wait outside, Yusuke. What could she be scheming?
I'm so effing pissed. Do we just gotta do what she says? Considering what has happened, it seems we have no other choice. I wonder whose heart the student council president would want us to change. Doesn't matter to me. But there might be a reason behind who she picks, right? I wonder who it is. I'm curious myself. She mentioned that she wants us to prove our justice, did she not? Yeah, she definitely did. There must be a reason behind her choice. Please contact me if you find out anything. And don't go in picking any fights, okay? Do you understand, Ryuji? Why are you singling me out? I ain't dumb. I know Ryuji does do a few things to like mess up stuff, but man, they just give you so much shit.
Hey!
Be careful. She's a shrewd one. We'd best be prepared for anything. So we're gonna have to head to sleep. I'm gonna drop a save here actually though. Drop a save here. I'm gonna go to sleep. There's not much we can do today. We just have to go to sleep, unfortunately. You want some cash? I've got a job you could do. Do you know about the Phantom Thieves forum? People said they made a request there and it got granted. Really? That sounds super useful. Come on, pay up. You understand the position you're in, right? So it seems to be a little bit of chatter going around Shibuya about a special job. Probably connected to those what those students were being faced with. Hey, it's you. Morning. Going to school now? I'm just heading home. The morning sun is too bright. What about your job?
Nope.
I pulled an all-nighter. The journalist Ichiko Uya works around the clock, you know? Well, you work hard on your studies.
I was thinking you might not show.
So, whose heart do you want us to change?
A mafia boss.
Mafia?
What are you talking about?
That's what they call themselves. This group seems to be the cause of the rise in phishing scams. What's worse, once you're in their sights, they won't stop threatening you until they get what they want. They'll force you to take part in their scams, threaten your family, and ultimately destroy your life.
Holy shit.
It appears that their victims include some of our students.
No!
They primarily target juveniles.
What's their boss's name?
Nobody knows. The victims are being threatened not to testify. So even the police can't get a grasp of the situation.
That's where you want us to start?
You should be able to pull it off. If you're really the righteous Phantom Thieves. Or is Akechi-kun correct when he says you act without justice?
Can't you say something witty back at her?
Something witty.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Their main hub of activity is in Shibuya. That's all the information I have. You have 2 weeks. Once that is passed, I'll submit all the evidence I have to the police and to the school. I hope you don't let me down.
She really had the upper hand in that exchange.
Don't let me down. Damn it, she was just bossing us around.
Come on, we should get in touch with Yusuke.
I just like the idea of Joker being like, man, that was funny when I said that.
The student council president from Shujin Academy? Are you saying that Makoto was sticking her nose into this phantom thief business?
You seem upset.
I'm not... Why would Makoto... Bringing up my sister to upset me, are you? It seems there's no limit to your duplicity. Fine. I'll listen to everything you have to say before I decide the truth of your statements.
I'm so mad.
The Mafia.
Can we really do this?
Either way, we have almost no information on our target. This guy's a crime boss, so I wouldn't be surprised if he had a palace.
Isn't this a prime opportunity for us, though?
How? We're in huge trouble.
Even after we punished an evil man who seemed to be good, the public did not acknowledge us. However, if we take down an actual criminal, let alone a target the police don't have answers for.
Oh, right. That might make people believe in us.
I get it. That means even Akechi will have to acknowledge us as the Phantom Thieves. What do you say, leader?
Let's prove our justice.
Hell yeah! We just gotta do what we always do.
Our time limit is 2 weeks, correct? We can't afford to waste too much time. I'll ask around Kosei and see if there are any victims.
Okay, I know some girls who go to Shibuya pretty often. I'll check with them about it.
Alright, and I'm gonna see what I can find on the net. That leaves our school up to you and Morgana. You figured out what to do during the whole Kamoshida thing, right?
I'll back you up.
Alright, let's get back together at the end of the week once we've got all our info. I'll get in touch with you guys later.
Okay.
We're meeting in front of the school tomorrow, right? Don't worry, I'm sure we'll find something new.
Hey.
Hey, could I have a moment? What's up? Well, I had a yearning to see the Sayuri. So I was wondering if you were heading homeward. I'll accompany you.
Indeed.
Ah, the Sayuri. It seems to suit this cafe quite well. I'm glad I chose it to leave it here. Dewey, I fear I found myself in quite a horrible mess. Calm down, Yusuke, what's wrong? Believe me, I'm attempting to withhold my anxiety as much as possible. But to put it bluntly, I am in need of your assistance. Please, listen to what I must say. Throughout my artistic career, there have been moments where I've struggled with particular motifs or techniques. However, those struggles came to pass on each occasion. Yet I find myself in a similar situation, but the more I try to escape it, the worse it becomes. It seems I am trapped in what the art world calls a slump.
To tell the truth,
Are you aware that I'm attending Kosei on a art scholarship? Such coveted grants are not given as charity. I must continually achieve within my field to remain eligible. Were I to lose my scholarship, I would likely have no choice but to leave school as well. In the earlier days of my career, I would exclusively paint what I desired, when I desired it. The only goal I had in mind was the pursuit of pure beauty. That goal is what drove me onward. I wanted nothing more than to attain the illustrious allure of Sayuri in my own work. Yet, what reason do I have now? Holding on to my scholarship? Keeping a roof over my head? Worldly desires are all that spur my brush to move, and resulting in my work reflects such impurity of mind. To be honest, I am unsure as to whether I can even call myself an artist anymore. You're so tough on yourself.
my apologies.
It seems I got carried away. But I simply cannot accept this lack of purpose in my work. That is why I'm so upset. With my own indecision, such vague ambition is in essence a sin of sorts. Though I suppose allowing my young career to come to an end here would be even more sinful. My only wish is to create a work that I can be genuinely proud of. Dewey, I want you to look over there at the Sayuri. Her incandescent figure, alluring gaze, that is the meaning of pure beauty. Yet no matter how hard I try to reciprocate it, an elegance so sweet remains elusive to me. Why is that, you ask? It is surely because the painter behind the work differs because the soul differs. But if my estimations are correct, the soul is nothing but another way to speak of the human heart. What then is the heart? How does it bring forth such beauty? I must understand. To be perfectly frank though, I am unsure of how to do so. Dewey, would you provide me assistance? You have already brought profound change to my world. Hence, I believe you of all people may be able to bring me closer to the truth. Yeah, I'll be glad to help.
I'm in your
debt. You would? Wonderful. At the moment, my art teacher has yet to notice any drastic changes in my work. But I cannot hide forever. Impurity of the heart will undoubtedly seep onto an artist's canvas eventually. I must go now, my curfew approaches.
See you.
I look forward to speaking to you about this matter again. I walk to Yusuke to the station. So that allows us to actually hang out with Yusuke from now on.
Rain, huh?
I hate the rain. It always brings me down. So I checked online and people are talking about it all over. Now, in my expert opinion, Ida of class 2D is guilty. You mean Ida-kun from my class? Wait, start from the beginning. What's he guilty of? Supposedly, he's been spending money left and right recently. Said it's because of some great part-time job he got. I see. That may very well be worth looking into. Right? Can you try and ask him about it, Ann? I don't think he'd be cautious around a girl. In that case, yeah, I don't mind giving it a try. Although I've rarely talked to Ida-kun before. I'll be counting on you to back me up if anything happens, Dewey. Leave it to me. Thanks, that's a huge help. I'm hoping for some great things this time from Takamaki-san's world-class, wonderful acting. Shut it. I hope this will get us even marginally closer to their so-called boss. I'll leave this Ida to you two, and have high hopes for your acting as well, Ann. You're both missing the point.
Hey!
Is it true that that Ida guy is guilty? Well, we'll need to dig up some dirt first thing in the morning. So we're actually going to be heading over to the diner tonight because it's actually raining. So let's head on over. But it's really cool in the rain, so. Those lines of like salary guys. Ah, look, there's Mishima. Oh, that's trash. I was like, what is that?
Nice.
Alright, so we're gonna go into the diner tonight. And because it's raining, we'll get a boost in our knowledge too. We're gonna order a hot coffee. So we need to get those guts up. One guts. Hopefully we get a knowledge boost up here too.
Alright.
Hey!
Maybe? Because we'll get the extra point.
Nice.
Maybe? No. No knowledge up just quite yet.
All
We
right.
will be answering a
Wanna
question in
head
class
back?
tomorrow though, so hopefully we'll get a knowledge up point there. Hey, looks like we're able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? So we're going to be reading The Great Thief. So I hope you guys picked this up when I picked it up. If you've been following the guide pretty much right up until here, you should be fine though. Tonight, I will be taking the Phantom Diamond. Ah, the legendary gentleman thief Arsene. It's hard to not idolize him. He's preeminent in our field.
Hey!
We're gonna get halfway through it. I think it raises our knowledge when we read it all.
The rumors are pretty terrible.
Don't you think all this stuff about blackmail is insane? I don't think it had anything to do with me, but there are even victims in my class. Ooh. I know all about that. These guys are supposedly coming asking if you want an easy, high-paying job. But then if you say yes, you get dragged into some real shady stuff. The teachers or the student council prez will do something about it though. People are really worried. Oh, are you talking about that posting? I wonder if she was serious about that. I heard that she knew about Kamoshida and the sexual harassment, but she probably won't do much to help. That Ida guy's here. I'll try and ask him about it. We're counting on you. Leave it to me. The level of motivation actually makes me a little more nervous. And in any case, let us know if you've learned anything.
Hey!
Najima-kun, what's going on here? Apparently the damage done by those so-called mafia have even reached our student body. Well, I thought this absurdity was nothing but a joke. Not only are there victims, there are even rumors about that some are involved in such crimes. I've even received inquiries from their guardians. Why is this happening? Unfortunately, I do not have an answer to that. This is the greatest disgrace in history of this academy, if it were ever to be discovered. This is a vital issue for the student council. Did I not ask you to resolve it? I'm doing the best I can. And I can trust you? You must do something about this at once. You're the only one who is reliable around here. Do not let me down. From what I've heard, even the other students are starting to be dissatisfied with you. At this rate, you and I will both lose our roles in this school. Do you understand? I do. Please just give me a little more time.
How tragic.
Before I realized it, we're already halfway through June. It's the only year of the month where there are no holidays and it's filled with rain. Truly, a season of hell. I'm exaggerating, you say? You're all just ignorant. After all, what's falling from the sky is acid rain that can melt metal. Kaido-kun, let's test your knowledge and imagination.
Give it a try.
What would happen if you kept washing your hair in the water that is contaminated with metal? It'll change color. That's right.
That's it.
By the way, your hair will turn green if the metal is copper or red if it's rust. However, acid rain cannot melt gold or silver. If you want to dye your hair gold, use bronze coins. Thinking you could save money by skipping a visit to the hair salon? It seems you still don't understand the horror of acid rain.
Nice going.
We got knowledge up? No.
All right.
Damn. London once had acid rain on the level of stomach acid. More than 4,000 people died. Perhaps one day, such a deathly rain will fall on Japan. My heart, too, is overcast just like the rain that falls on the city. Oh, rain. I'm tired of thinking up witty comments. Hey, I see Lady Ann talking to Ida. You're gonna back her up, right?
That's cool. Sorry for asking you so suddenly.
And so I really need money right now. Can you tell me about this easy part-time job? I'm sure you know about it, Ida-kun, please. You don't need my help. A girl like you should be able to get a job anywhere, right? Huh? I mean, now that you mention it, yes. So, what I mean is... This is going south fast. Oh, Francius. Huh?
Hey, wait!
What are you? My cat. Francisius. Francis? Francisco. I have no idea. No, it's not Francisco. Frankios. Whatever. I got run over by a car, and he has an incurable illness. I need money fast. That is not convincing at all. Is she talking about me? If you were to die, I think I'd probably die too. Probably. Come on, don't talk like that.
You don't mind,
If you don't
do you?
like it, tell me more about this easy part-time job. You know something, don't you? I heard the rumor. Rumors? Was it Nishimiya?
Huh?
Nishimiya? Nishiyama? Oh,
Hey,
what about this Nishiyama?
that's incredible.
She actually got the momentum back. And she's not acting anymore now, is she? Come on, let's leave this guy to Arn and go look for that Nishimiya fellow. Nishiyama.
Hey.
Do you have a minute? You were looking for something, right? You're looking for something, right? I want to help you out, so please ask me anything. Nishiyama, he usually hangs with Ida. Oh, you want to ask about Ida? That's why Takamaki was chasing him.
Sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't know where he is right now. He usually stays till late, so he's probably somewhere in the school.
Oh.
I'll dig around for him while you're looking for him. We'll have to ask someone else about his whereabouts. Can you think of anyone who else might know? So we're gonna ask the newspaper club member. Nishiyama. Are you looking for him? He's a really serious student with great grades. I always see him at the library after school. The library is just up on the floor above this one. Why don't you go and talk to him? Look at that. Oh, here's Makoto too. Let's see what Makoto has to say. What's wrong?
Well,
It's nothing, I was just looking at the bulletin. Anyway, how's the investigation going? I don't believe we have much time left at this point. Do you have any info?
oh,
You mean about this bulletin? Sorry, there's nothing I can say to you right now.
actually,
Anyway, this is a very important matter for the school. I hope you can return with good news. And don't worry, I'll keep my promise as long as you uphold your end of the bargain. So let's go to the library. And Nishiyama's over here. Nishiyama? Yeah, that's me. You're that transfer student? Do you need something? What's this about a job? Job? Are you talking about that one time? I don't know. I said I didn't want to do it. That's what something wait. Are you doing something to him? He's been acting really strange lately. I want to help him. What do you mean? Is he wrapped up in something really shady? Tell me what you know. One day, the two of us went to Shibuya and a man approached us over near Central Street. He asked if we were interested in an easy part-time job. I said I wasn't, but Ida was totally into it. He was asking the guy all sorts of questions. What is this job? I don't know. I was scared, so I ended up going home alone. But according to Ida, it only takes about 10 minutes, and it's good for people who don't stand out. Anything else? Ida started spending a lot of money, and that's when his strange behavior began too. But that's all I know. That's enough, right? Man on Central Street, huh?
how
Which is
suspicious.
suspicious. Maybe he was making him commit crimes? Have you found anything out, Dewey? I've tried looking into this high-paying part-time job myself. People seem to be talking about it here as well. Supposedly, a man will walk over to you in broad daylight on Central Street. This job is to deliver a small envelope that he hands you. Well, I'll contact you again if I learn anything more. So, this means that part-time job is somehow crime-related. It takes 10 minutes, it's good for people who don't stand out, and it's in a small envelope.
Well,
Does that ring any bells? It's something the Mafia would definitely be up to. probably drugs.
Oh!
Like illegal drugs? Maybe they made Ida smuggle drugs for them? That definitely fits in a small envelope, and you can get arrested for possession. Did you meet with Nishiyama? Well, I looked into Ida on my own. Rumor has it that he got involved with some kind of suspicious part-time job. That job is apparently totally insane. Something about trafficking drugs, I think? I hear they ask you to take part in it on Central Street, in broad daylight even.
For real?
So he is smuggling. This won't be pretty. Come on, let's go back to Lady Ann. We need to ask Ida directly.
Oh, no way.
So every now and then, this game kind of gets serious.
That's cool.
Please tell me about this job, or else my beloved Francis. She's still doing that? Alright, time to take over for her. Give it up, Ida. Kaido? Come on, you too? I already told you, I don't know. Nishiyama told me everything. He did? That bastard, damn it. Shit, well if you already know about it, fine. But I don't want to talk about it in here. Let's go somewhere else.
What's up with you? Especially in front of everyone. Yeah, I got a job. So what? Isn't that normal? What are you getting at?
You're a drug smuggler.
How did you... I've only told one person about that. Of all people. I can't believe you were the one to find out. You're right. They told me they had an easy part-time job for me, and I ended up smuggling drugs. All I had to do was put envelopes into coin lockers, and they said they'd give me a hefty paycheck. I didn't know what was in the envelopes, though. Still, this is what came out of it.
Are you being threatened?
So you knew, huh? They started threatening me right after they deposited the money into my bank account. They had pictures of me carrying the goods. Said they'd expose what I did unless I paid them off. You know? Why are you even asking me this stuff? Are you just gonna use my job to blackmail me too?
Never.
I see. Well, even if you were planning on doing that, I don't have any money I could give you. If you're really interested in that job, try heading over to Central Street. That's where they told me about it. I told you everything you want to know, right? Can I go? Well then.
How'd it go? Did Ann's acting actually help at all? I'm thinking probably not. It went perfectly, I think. More importantly, were you able to find anything out, Dewey? It's drugs. So they ask you to deliver drugs? That's serious. I just searched Shibuya and drugs and got a ton of hits. So they're making people traffic drugs and threatening them? That must be what I heard people talking about in Shibuya. They seem to be going about this quite openly during the daytime. What a bold methodology. I would have imagined they would have do it at night. I wonder why they chose the day. They go for high schoolers. I see. Yes, more students will be out during the day, while the police will be more cautious at night. Ryuji, you're over in Shibuya right now. Do you see anyone over there Do you see anyone like that over there? Yeah, I'm at Central Street. It's tough to tell though. I mean, there are just way too many goddamn people here. The goddamn rain's not helping out either. The sun will be setting soon. What should we do, Dewey? Let's do this tomorrow. Yeah, that seems like our only choice now. We can split up and search separately then. In any case, we have some new intel. Let's call that progress for today. Whoever asks to take on that job should know who their boss is too. Alright, I'll get in touch with you guys later tonight. Then we can come up with a plan. actually thought I had a customer, but it's just you. I never get many customers when it rains. The cash register is going to run dry at this rate. We have to find them tomorrow for sure. This is the only lead we have right now. Yes, it's highly likely that this part-time solicitor is somehow related to the Mafia. If we tail him, he may lead us back to his boss. He talked to Ida and Nishiyama over at Central Street, right? Indeed, it seems that is where our target waits. But then, who should be the one to go? Morgana, I choose you! That's not a bad idea. Cats have 9 lives, right? Morgana can spare one for this. Wouldn't the Mafia be caught off guard if they had a cat come in to deliver drugs for them? In other words, Dewey will be going, I have no objections. Tricking people and using that as blackmail. These bastards are true cowards. It's kind of scary to think there are people all around us in the city like that. Well guys, we gotta brace ourselves. We're up against a serious criminal here. Okay, so we're going to be doing some other stuff tonight, but I think we're going to call it quits for today. We've made some progress on the investigation, and guys, I'll be seeing you guys on the next part. It was Dwayne here from DewyHQ, signing out. See you guys.